What's up, Dragon Brood? It's been a little bit since we've done a box opening, and we definitely wanted to do one for Streets of New Capenna, especially since we have a set booster box to open, and they're always full of sweet stuff. So enjoy this as we go through and try to see how much money we make out of a box of New Capenna. Alright, so we got a Riveteer. Oh yeah, you got the Gala Greeters in here. So every box topper in every language comes with a different Gala Greeters. So if you open a Spanish one, you open an Italian one, you open a Russian one, you open a Korean one, they're all going to have the same card, but they're all going to have different art. And I think the art is supposed to be regionally inspired. So that's kind of cool. Kind of a different way to do it. So it's kind of neat. Also means if you need one of those, you always know where to find one. It's an expensive way to find one because it'll probably cost you $100+, but you know where one is to be had. The thing is, though, I think it's a quality card, and I have it in 2 deck lists already that y'all will be. One's up today. You'll be seeing the other one tomorrow. But I think it's the type of card that it'll be played enough, but with there being box toppers and stuff floating around, it probably won't ever get expensive. So, and now, admittedly, if you want a certain box topper from a certain country, those might be pricey. But the Gala Greeters from just the set as a whole probably won't be more than a couple bucks. And that's a good thing, because I think it might end up being a card that goes into quite a few decks. But anyway, let's crack into these packs. Let's see what we can get. Ooh, these feel softer. That's a weird way to describe it. But like, if you've opened packs, you know there's like a little bit of stiffness, almost like a somewhere between, I don't know the best way to describe it, between like paper and aluminum foil, right? There's somewhere in the middle that thickness, that stiffness is. This is, I don't even know how to. It almost feels like plasticky wrapping paper, if you've ever had that. That's the only thing I can describe it as. It's very different. Not that that's a bad thing. It opened a lot easier and nicely. And I'm assuming this means it's thinner, so it's going to be a little cheaper to produce. Probably less waste on the environment, because I know they've been talking about trying to make stuff that's more recyclable. So this is actually pretty cool. I don't know. It definitely feels different, though. I know it's probably not the thing. I want to see cards, but like I just figured it was worth noting. Okay, so art cards. We'll just put those in a pile. Basic lands in a pile. And then we have all these. I'm just going to skip the commons and uncommons, even though some of the uncommons we want. Glamorous Outlaw, Lagrella. So I'm going to go ahead and put these special borders in a pile. Fights Rigging. I don't think we're going to use Fight Rigging in a deck. And there's a foil. So I'm not too excited about Fight Rigging. I don't think it's going to be great. Alright, so we got a foil basic land. I'll put that in the foil pile. And then let's see what all this is about. Fight Rigging is the new Black Lotus. I don't know about that, but it's a neat idea. We got a Broker's Ascendancy. That's cool. I guess I'm going to have to put those in a rare pile. We got a Jaxus. Ooh, then we got a 3 rare pack. That's always cool. And a Treasure. This is a pretty cool looking treasure token. Man, the colors on that card are cool. Another foil land as our foil. And there's a Stimulus package and a Security Rocks, which I have on a deck list today, actually. Ooh, an Evolving Door. Nice. And we got a foil card for the Commander set, Boxing Ring. And one of the special promos. Bjorna. All right, that's cool. Don't hate it. That was 2 hot packs back to back. Oh, let me put that there, actually. All right, this is a good start. I also saw from what people were opening, the packs seem to be hitting more regular on better quality cards from the list, which is actually great. I think that's a good thing. They finally maybe have cleaned up the list. I didn't look at the final list of the list. I don't know how we're talking about that, but at least as people are opening better stuff, that's a good thing. Full Art Mountain. Let me check that out. These are actually pretty sweet. And I'm one of the people that'll tell you, we have too many full art lands as it is. I just think it's kind of a mess that we're putting them in every set, but it's neat nonetheless. Got to call it what it is. Oh no, Darsh, I know what it is. Like the card. Yeah, I'm aware. It's just the fact that we got that on top of getting everything else in the pack was actually really good. All right, let's see what else we got here. Maestro's Charm, Rocco. Right. Oh, this might be. Oh no, the worst card in the set. Obscura Ascendancy. I am not excited. If you saw my set review that goes, oh, actually, that my review of this goes up tomorrow. Spoiler alert: this might be the worst card in the set, and it's a rare. I was not excited about that card even a little bit. I think it's awful. All right, more basic lands. Let's see what we got in this one. We did finally hit a dud pack, so I can't come. Ooh, well, this made up for hitting that bad pack a second ago. That looks real good. I had not seen one of these actually. It's not foil, but still cool. I am not upset at having that. That is sweet. Oh, and the Stomper. I'm going to try to put Stomper in a deck by the end of Tuesday, so y'all can, I guess, see this in action. I don't know how I feel about this card, but we'll find out. But I feel like I at least got to try it. All right, so that was a 2 rare pack. That's not bad. I can get with that. I'll have to go back through these for tokens. I'm not going to separate out the tokens. All right, let's see what we got here. I kind of go quickly through the rares and through the commons and uncommons. If anybody really wants me to slow down, just let me know. Let's see. We're gonna put these in the special pot. I didn't realize these lands were gonna get the border. That's kind of cool too. That's a neat little touch. Hey, a Jenny Faith, because I know I'm gonna need some of these. This card, it's just too much fun. Like, even if I don't use it a lot in standard, I'm gonna use it in commander on some level. It's too tempting to not try. Also, thank you to both of the first-time chatters. It's cool that y'all are around. All right. Oh, that's cool looking. I can dig that. You know, like I said, I'm not the biggest promoter of full art lands because I feel like we're overdoing it. But when you get them and they look completely different, that's kind of sweet. It gives people a different option to put into their decks, which I don't think is a bad thing. Oh, and an Obnixilis. All right. Well, if we're going to get just one rare in a pack, might as well be that one, right? And then some tokens, which they've started doing recently. I don't know if y'all noticed, those of you who went to pre-release probably noticed, but they started doing that with commander decks a couple sets back, and now it's on pre-release kits that, like, the boxes themselves come, and the packing inside come with different, like, punch outs to mark different things or whatever. And I thought that was pretty cool. It's a good way to make use of the product and have less waste, or at least if you're gonna have waste, at least let the waste be somewhat useful, you know, because otherwise it'd just be stuff you're throwing away for no reason. All right, let's see what else we got here. Broker's Charm, which I'll probably use, and Cabaretti Charm, and Obscure Charm. So we got a Charms pack. Look at that. That's actually kind of funny. This would be kind of disappointing if you opened it and sealed, though, because then you'd have to really figure out, can you even play these? You almost have to dedicate to one. That's kind of funny. We did get Shakedown Heavy, which I don't have in a deck yet, a deck list yet, but it's on my list of things to do. And Jaxus the Troublemaker. Since I got a box topper, I have more of these now, but this one's foil. So that's pretty sweet. So 2 rares in that pack. Hey, and then we got, oh, and on a cool card even. Because this is the legendary, yeah, Falco Spara. I have a few of these with the signatures. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them. I may just, I don't know, set them up in a pile or something, like make a little display. I have no idea. It's a weird thing. Because it's not really a signature, it's a signature stamp, so I don't know how I feel about that, coming from a world of having collected other things with signatures. Maestros Diabolis. Not super excited by this. I'm hoping I'm proven wrong on this card, though. I like the words on it, I just can't convince myself it's playable. So that's only our second dud pack out of whatever this is, whatever a whole stack is, like 11 so far in that one. I know way too much about that, but just saying. All right, let's see what else we got here. Hey, Avery, how's it going? Rare to get to watch it on the East Coast. Hey, I understand. We're on early tonight. All right, that goes here. This is another one from Commander. That'll go in that pile. Fleetfoot. This card, y'all, I'm going to apologize right now because I think too many of my deck lists are going to include this card. Like, I don't know if I have a favorite card in the set, but this is probably the closest thing I have to a favorite card in this set. It's just 4 mana, 4/4, all the words. It's just like super awesome. It's super awesome. We have Dig Up the Body in foil, and then another one of our special cards from Stranger Things or whatever. But there you go. So we got 2 of those already in the box. So Wizards did say that anytime they do unique card mechanics, they're going to be making those cards available somewhere 5 months plus after they release, just with Magic theming on them. So, oh, and they would be more frequent in that slot of the set boosters. So far, that appears to be accurate. All right, let's see what this box produces. We haven't got any of these foils with the special border yet. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. Unlicensed Hearst and Metropolis Angels. All right, that's probably what I would call our 3rd dud pack, and that's like the best of the duds, I think. Oh, Braum has a weird signature there. That's kind of cool. 2nd one, though, in a box. Usually, I get like 1 of those. Oh, so you live in Dallas. So you get it. Yeah, you for real get it then. Well, that's true. We'd also rather see Mask than not. I'm fine with Mask, honestly. I think people should have been wearing Mask anyway. I can tell you, when I spent time working with Card Kingdom, a lot of people just wear Mask anyway. Because, you know, even our team was processing a lot of the cards that would come in. And you don't know where they're coming from. And some of them already smell like dusty and whatever. So, like, people were just wearing Mask anyway while they worked. So it's not really that weird to be wearing them, honestly. And I know people are going to be upset in politics, blah, blah, whatever. I'm just saying it was a normal thing already before COVID was even discussed. So, Zeotor's Envoy. Probably not going to do much with this card, unfortunately. But anyway, let's continue opening up our cards. Endless Detour. Okay, we got a rare with... Oh, we finally got one. And it's a common, but we finally got one. Oh, this was a 3 rare pack. Oh, no, 2 rares and a foil. But yeah, so if you hadn't seen these foils, I'm going to see if I can get this close to the camera for you. Look at this. Like, this is the type of way, like, etch foils should be done. Like, you're using just the whole pattern. Like, these just look so cool. Hopefully we get some of the better cards in this foil, but I dig this. This is neat. This is the type of foiling that I could see myself trading for. And just saying, you know what? I want a full set of these foils. Just because. Like, even these junky common ones, I just think it, like, looks so neat. This I would collect. This is to me, and this is what I've always thought about Magic, is like, we should have been doing this with foils anyway, in my book. Like, we should have really been trying to do something with different, flashy, just cool looks. Because this, I've seen so many other games, I've seen sport cards, whatever, do all kinds of weird things with foils and stuff. Like, this is what we should be doing. Like, this is cool. All right, nothing there, nothing there. Continuing on, we got those. Arcane Bombardment. I'll build a deck with this at some point just to do it, but I don't expect it's going to be great. Another foil, and a Champion of the Parish from the list. So that's actually not bad. And see, and that's the thing. Champion of Parish isn't like a crazy expensive card, but it's a useful card. And I'm okay with useful cards being on the list. Like, just don't give us a bunch of filler junk. That's all I've ever asked. So I'm now confused on the confusion, but we're at least one step closer. I did pull an Obnixilis. And Jetmir's Garden. So there we go. We got one of those with the extended border. Not foil, but still playable. So that's what we're looking for. And we got a Jenny Faye with the fancy border. So that's cool. And we got a Riveteer's Ascendancy. So that pack just kept giving. Okay. Cool, cool. And then as far as Adjudicators, in foil. Not a fancy foil. Not an etch foil, but just in foil. All right. So we're doing good here, y'all. Like, this box is going to be spectacular. Like, honestly, the half of these remaining packs could be garbage, and we're still going to be pretty good. And because I know the set already, they're not going to be garbage. So it's actually pretty good. Also, everyone, I know I got to bring this up every time this card comes up, but please, this card is not a board wipe. People want to keep arguing this in the YouTube comments, and I don't understand why. It is not a board wipe. This is literally short version of how this works. Comes into play. One creature from each player. You get to choose a creature. You can even choose one of your own. Those cards are exiled while this is in play. If this goes away, they all come back into play. If you did exile one of yours, when it comes back into play, it gets +2/+2. Other creatures just come back as normal. That is it. That is all this card does. Nothing more than that. Moving on. I just want to clarify, like, it keeps coming up and it's super annoying. I don't know why people can't grasp that's not doing it. Okay, this is cool. Workshop. I have one deck where I'm trying this out right now. We're going to see if it's any good on Tuesday. I don't know why. I kind of just want them. They're probably not going to be worth significantly more later, but I think it would just be cool to have. All right. Going through these, what else we got? Oh, we got a Rafine's Tower, which is good, because again, we'll need to play with those. And a Transmogrifying. This is the type of thing we don't want on the list. Like, it's okay. I mean, it's has some value, but there's just better things we could put in the slot that are just useful in decks. More decks than like this thing. So, but it is a rare from the list, so it goes in the pile. All right. What do we got here? Cabaret Charm. Rakish Revelers. Hey, Black Market Tycoon, because I'm definitely going to need one of those. And that's in foil. And then another one of the Stranger Things, whatever. So we've gotten 3 in this box. So Wizards has held to their word that they would be more frequent than you would expect. That's our 3rd one of those. All right. Another full art lands. That's cool. This card, by the way, we have this in a list on the YouTube channel right now, and I think this card's actually going to be a hitter. It seems like meh, but if you can produce enough treasure, you're basically attacking with a 6/6 every turn for 4 mana, and that's pretty awesome. So we're going to see if it works out the way we want. What else do we got? All right. Let's put this over here. This here. This here. Well, at least we got a card I'm going to try to play with in Tenacious Underdogs. That's pretty cool. Love the vehicles. I think most of the vehicles are at least reasonable. In this set, I will say the vehicles at least... I don't think there's any that I just went, yeah, we're not going to play with that one. I felt like they at least had uses and I would consider them, which is pretty good. That's all I want out of my cards, is at least be good enough that I consider playing them. That's all. I hate having cards that like I look at and immediately go like, yeah, nobody's going to play that. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Some things they make considerations for a limited play or whatever, but it sucks as a constructed player. That's our 2nd boxing ring. We got a Hostile Takeover and a foil Body Dropper. So that's not too bad. So we got 2 rares and a foil of an actual playable card. So that's good. Cool. And another full art land. I've got a few of those coming here over the last few packs. What else we got here? The Adjudicators, another Riveteer Charm. Oh, we got another regular one. We got the full art one earlier. So that's pretty cool, getting a 2nd Vivian. And another Stranger Things card. So that's actually pretty neat too. I'm just going to open the one. That's almost all I do on set release. Like, I think one time I opened like 2 boxes, but I usually only do 1. You know, just for show, for fun, and we talk about it. And then I get stuff I can trade and sell, and then I move on to do other things. So we're just doing 1 tonight, and like I said, the rest is going to be probably some deck building stuff that we're going to mess around with. So if you want to get some tips, want to put some input, have some questions about New Capenna, hang tight. We'll get to that after this. Ooh, a full art Titan of Industry, and that's pretty sweet. Not foil, but definitely still cool. Not upset to pull that one. And a Depopulate, a card I'm going to get tired of seeing. But it exists. Alright, let's see what we got here. Tenuous Truce, this is actually not a bad card. Cabaret Ascendancy, I think I'm actually going to play with this, so this is actually a cool one to pick up. And then we got a foil Riveteer's Charm. So, I like that too. Not too bad. That was a good little pack. I can dig that. Alright, let's see what we got going on. I always make it, like, what y'all can't see off camera, I'm literally just throwing the packs on the ground over here, making a pile, and I have to clean them up after my streams every time I do box openings. Alright, no special foil there. That goes there. Alright, let's see what else we got. The one thing to remember about shield counters is that they do break from any damage that's dealt to the creature. So if you block, or they even just ping it for 1 or whatever, you do lose a shield counter. However, it does protect you from a lot of sweepers, which is actually a really big deal. We got a lot of charms today, though. Park Heights Pegasus, I don't know. There's only 1 deck I think that goes in, and I'm not even sure it's that good in that. So I'm going to call that pack a dud, which makes 4. But I could be wrong on the Pegasus. All right, let's see. You know, though the art cards are neat, wouldn't be upset if we just didn't get art cards anymore. Mostly because they don't have a purpose. Alright. Undercover Operative, and that's about it. Probably, I'm gonna call that 5, because, like, clones don't tend to work out most of the time unless they have some other, like, really big ability. This one coming into play with the shield counter potentially is kind of cool, though, so... Again, maybe I'm just wrong. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Janko Plaza. I think this is going to be better than we want it to be, honestly. But who knows? We'll find out on that. Foil card and Krenko. That's not too bad. Krenko is totally usable and playable. Not that old. What is that? From just a couple years ago. But still a card that people use. Alright, we're going to pull all these off. Alright, let's see what we got. Brazen, Upstarts, Widespread Thieving. I feel like this can be a thing. At some point, I'm going to try this. Because I think that's one that's definitely better than I think it is. Had fun with the Kraken in your pre-release? I can imagine. It seems like it's a pretty sweet card, honestly. Wouldn't surprise me. Alright. Broker's Charm. Meeting of the Five. This is... I'm going to leave this to somebody else to figure out, but I think this card's pretty bad. I wasn't going to say it's like the second worst card in the set, but it's pretty far down the list, I think. I would love for somebody to prove me wrong, but I don't think I am wrong on that one. Ooh, we got a foil Jetmir, though. Foil Jetmir is pretty sweet. And I'm actually planning to play with this, so that's kind of cool to pick up one of those. It also fits my commander deck, so I might actually need a few of those. Probably two to three to play in 60 card and one to tuck away in my commander. Alright, Obscure Charm, Mass Bandits. Speaking of sweepers, this is though one of the lesser playable ones, so not excited about this, but Corpse Explosion. Another foil, and 1,000 Winds. Interesting. So we reprinted... That's from one of the commander sets, I think. And we reprinted one of those on the list. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, let's see if this last pack can open another one of the etched foil things. That would be nice. Because I really like those. But I only opened one. Now, granted, the box we opened was pretty hot, so I'm not going to complain. Like, we did well. Oh, and an Ognis. Okay. Looks like we didn't. Alright, so... Let's take quick stock of what we have here. Alright, so I'm not going to complain about that too much. You know, some of the people have asked, why do I like set booster box more than draft booster boxes? My thing is, if I'm going to draft or I think I'm going to play it with friends, then yes, go ahead and pick up a draft box. However, for just a few dollars more, I'm able to get a set booster box, end up getting more rares, more mythics, just more cards I can use in general, plus you get all the special stuff that you don't get in regular draft boosters, and the value tends to be higher. Like today, we opened $170 worth, plus we got 39 total rares and or mythics, not counting all the foils and the extra stuff. So like, yeah, really hard to turn that down. But today we did pretty well on this one, so I hope you'll enjoy this type of stuff. Let me know in the comments if you like product openings, and you know, maybe we should do more of them so you can see them. If not, tell me, it's boring, I don't like watching it. Either way, I'm good. But I want your feedback, so I know if this is something we should be doing more of, because if you ever look behind me, I have some really rare and cool stuff sitting up here that we could open if you ever want to see it. But, you know, check it out, let me know, leave a comment. As always, like, subscribe, share. Don't forget, if you subscribe, hit the notification bell and choose all notifications, because that's very important to make sure you don't miss any videos we have. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.